It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show.
Yeah, it is. And we're on holidays at the moment. I know we have a lot of holidays. Gee whiz. Not many sick days, though, on this team. But it is a Wednesday, which means Wednesquay. We're still going to answer your questions, duh. So if you get them in on the Ben, Liam and Bell Alpha Squad, which is our private Facebook group, which you should join, by the way, if you listen to these podcasts, you can just drop questions in there. And Tina's got like a really great system that Ben rides her pretty hard about.
The mother list.
The mother list, yeah.
And I believe, Tina, we're at the end of the mother list now,
We
right?
are, yes.
So make
really?
sure when the post goes up in the Alpha Squad, you get your quiz in. Because we're getting to the end of the quiz, which is great.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. Like if a Wednesquay rolls around and there's nothing in the mother list, we're just
There's no Wednesquay.
There's no extra pod that day. That's the punishment.
Oh, what?
No,
Well,
I love that.
how does it go ahead if there's no quiz?
We'll just talk biz and say no quiz for
Nuh-uh.
today and then move
Nah.
on.
No-
Anyway,
No
who are we?
quiz today.
No, I love that, and it's my head if we don't do enough podcasts per week, and I'm happy
Yeah,
with
so
that.
that's the thing. You know, obviously we like doing these extra ones, and I'd hope you like listening to them. But
Yeah.
you know, the Wednesquay is the only one we really ask for a little bit of help for.
I was also a bit intrigued because Tina said we're at the end of the mother list, and I was excited by that. And she said because there is some we can't ask, and I was intrigued by the ones we can't ask
I'm too.
because we don't read the Alpha Squad post because I like to be surprised. By
Is
the
there like
questions.
one example of one that we
Sorry,
can't?
can we just quickly do the roll call?
I was
Because
gonna
it's still in my
say-
head
I
that
was
we haven't
gonna
done the
say,
roll call.
Oh yeah, jeez, sorry. Holidays, loose, crazy off air. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here. I'm Liam. Ben.
Hello there.
Bell.
Hello.
Andy. Gallivanting on holiday. Prod Tina.
Hello.
Scudder.
Present.
And Jack.
Present, no business. Andy, it might be a bit weird because this is going out at a certain time, but Andy and I might have already streamed yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, at time of this recording, he is gallivanting
Yeah, sorry, I
over
just
to
wanted-
London.
Yep. But at time of it going live, so you can listen to it, Andy's back from his holiday,
Yep.
and Jack and Andy may have done a Yu-Gi-Oh stream.
Yeah. It's been floated.
I think wasn't the idea, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the idea was they were going to play the decks from the anime. Like you were going to from the TV show. You'd remember it as a
Yeah.
kid, Liam, but we didn't ever watch it.
I was going to be Pegasus. My main deck was
Yep.
Pegasus.
So
the tunes.
the show was massive. Like that, obviously the card game was enormous. The show was massive.
Yeah.
And I think Jack and Andy were going to play the decks that they play in the show.
Yeah, major blank spot for
Yeah.
me.
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Fair.
Digimon,
Honestly,
Pokemon, all of that. I just don't.
Oh, ask me
yeah.
the name of Digimon? Absolutely.
Well, and that's the thing. I like to think of myself as a little bit of a pop culture guy. I mean, I think everyone in
It's
this
like
room
the best
thinks
way
they
to-
sort of know a little bit about.
The best way to try and explain it to you would be, you know, in Pokemon, right? How you're
I don't.
No, I know, but but I know you might know. That as a trainer, you've got Pokemon, right? You go out, you catch Pokemon, and you got 6 Pokemon. That's in your party. You got 6. You can have the maximum 6. You can have less than that if you want. And then if you're a trainer and I'm a trainer, we both got 6 Pokemon,
Right.
and we battle,
Yeah.
right? And so what they're doing, the Yu-Gi-Oh version of that is they're like battling with the Pokemon that Ash uses in Pokemon. Did I lose you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got me back at the end, but I was wondering where it was going.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I was just going to say. Sorry, I know Belle.
No, I just want to circle back to Tina
Yeah.
for the questions.
Oh, yeah, we'll
that's
get
all.
to the
Oh, yeah, it's in my
quiz.
mind, don't worry.
Okay, good.
But like sometimes, because I do like voices on TikTok, and people sometimes
Do
say,
you?
"Oh, do
What?
it." They're like, "Say, hey, do this one, do that," and like, a lot of people say like, "Do this guy from like Yu-Gi-Oh." And I'm like, "What?" Like,
if you did
and I'm like,
Pegasus
and I
from
always say
Yu-Gi-Oh.
like, "Yeah, I'll do that for you," but I never will. Ever.
Well, then don't say you
looked up,
will.
Have you looked up the character? Like, what is it?
If I didn't watch it and enjoy it, I'm not like watching things and like learning voices.
Can
I'm
you,
just like,
can
it's
you, okay, can
What
you
would
pull
be a-
Ben in and do a video with him for all of the
A
Yu-Gi-Oh?
funny concept for a video would be like gathering up all the ones you don't know, like the Yu-Gi-Ohs and the Pokemons.
Yeah.
And then watching a video of the person and trying to do them.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like,
Or-
but obviously sucking at
Yeah,
it.
you
Don't they all have like
You
voices
look at them
I
and you
couldn't
go,
do though? Like a lot of
No,
them.
because you do the English dub.
no. What you do is you
okay.
do like what you think they sound like, and by just looking
Yeah,
at
true. Just from looking at them. Because
Can you
when
give me one famous one and I'll try and do it. I know that's a very visual thing,
yeah,
but just give me like a
I'm gonna
famous
I'm gonna
one.
get Pegasus up for. Oh, there you go. You can see
Yeah.
it now. I was gonna get it up on the screen, but that's Pegasus there. God bless you.
So from
Yu-Gi-Oh.
and he's like the main guy.
He's the
from Yu-Gi-Oh?
main
What does
villain.
he
I
looks like-
remember him.
He's
He's
the
got
main
long
villain.
white hair. Very
Yeah,
skinny.
I'll get it up on the screen. Hang on.
Long white hair. Looks like Gandalf.
He also looks like the villain from Pokemon. You know, with
which villain from
with
Pokemon?
the girl. You know how they used
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
The-
Oh, Jesse and James.
The,
Yeah.
the Rocket League.
I don't know what you're saying.
But what do you think
That's
Pegasus
definitely
sounds
not right.
like?
It's definitely
Him.
not right.
He would be like, "Huh, huh, huh, huh," something like that.
Say,
Like,
okay, say, I'm going to beat you, Yugi, at this duel.
I'm gonna beat you, Yugi, at this duel. Something like that. Like that sort of. They all talk like this. Huh?
Do you have any
Come
Pegasus
on,
audio?
come back
Yeah.
here.
This is what Pegasus actually sounds like.
This is Pegasus versus Kabi? Kabi?
Kyber.
My chance to finish this duel
That's
in one
Kyber, that's
move.
Kyber.
I mean-
That's Kyber.
good.
Well, that was very
guys,
close to
no,
Kyber.
guys,
No, hang
that's
on, is that
Kyber, not
Kyber?
Pegasus.
Yeah, super. That's pretty close to that.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
that.
but
All right,
Pegasus.
this is Pegasus.
Combo attack.
No.
Infecting Sagi with this crush card, and then
I don't know. I can't pick the voice. It's just
This
two
is-
people dueling.
every monster he has with over 1,500
This is
attack
Kyber.
points will be disease-ridden and useless. Wait, I remember this
God.
move.
Have you got
Yeah,
any
it's the same
Pegasus audio?
Not like isolated. No, just I've got a scene from the show.
Gonna catch the bug.
Don't
Jared.
count on it. Huh? Pegasus knows that.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Since you just played your crush card, I think now would be an opportune time to activate this.
He's softer.
I think now would be an opportunity. So they all.
yeah.
But I reckon off the cuff.
You did pretty good.
My first one
Yeah.
was they all were like.
Yeah, there's a lot of... there's a lot of...
Question is Wednesquay. Alpha squatters have their say. What will Tina eat today? Did Liam slay? Is Jack okay? And what game will Ben play? These quays are up. Post them online on Wednesquay. These quays are up. Post them online on Wednesquay.
Back to the earlier question. We had all the questions on the mother list, but then Andy and I will just delete all the bad ones.
So what are
So
the
I
ones
can't
that
even
you
give you-
can't? Like they're bad or things we can't reveal?
Like, but just a bit.
I feel like if Andy was here, he would know the ones you could kind of get away with. But I think Tina's worried she
Okay.
might say ones she
Okay.
can't say.
Well, yeah, usually Andy and I will go through all
Yeah.
of them, and I've literally he backspaces them and gets rid of them.
Right.
So I can't even bring them up. But like an
Wow.
example that I won't ask today,
Yeah.
does Belle still have the hots for Ben?
Oh, that's a
That's kind of funny. Like you can
That's
find.
a fine
No,
question.
I don't
Wait,
think.
when
Well, here
was
we
that
go.
a thing? Was that because I said I had a dream about you?
I don't know.
There was that, and then there was also when you had to pick me or Liam, and you picked me over Liam.
Did we do that? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, there's the thing.
Well, Andy's not here today, so we're just gonna.
Belle was happy I was
Full
finally out of the
version.
picture last Monday when I had my half day.
What am I, a freaking
Finally,
predator?
some alone time with Ben.
That's why we did some pre-recorded shows because she was ogling me the whole time.
Oh, dude, it was palpable.
We had a
Get
good
your
show on
hands off
Monday. It was a good show.
I know, and Ben was just trying to keep it professional the whole time.
God, okay.
Like
all
I
right.
sometimes high five Ben, I'm like, great break,
Yeah.
and you're like, great break, man. Slap him on the ass. It's not appropriate. I'm married. I gotta keep.
Okay, let's get back on track, everyone. Okay, we'll start with the end of the mother list. From Andrew, the year is 2025. Predict the hypothetical reason the person to your left has been fired.
That's a good one.
That's fun.
What was the year again? I missed the year.
2025
Next
okay.
year.
Yeah.
So,
So
okay.
actually not that far.
So for context, just really quickly, I'm sitting at the panel. To my left is Jack.
Yep.
To Jack's left is Liam. To Liam's left is Tina. To Tina's left is Belle. To Belle's left is Scudder. And I am on Scudder's left. So I'll go first if you want.
Yep.
I think Jack would get fired 2025 because he drank all of the Coke and lime from the work fridge.
Very reasonable. If we stocked Coke Lime, I would happily go down with the ship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To my left is Liam, and in 2025, I believe you will have turned 30 already.
No, he'd be 29.
He'll be turning
It
29.
depends. Turning 29.
Right
He's
in the
got
middle.
one good year left in him.
Right in the middle of that. Yeah.
Well, then I think that he's been fired because he's gone to a competitor.
How do you?
So, like, I think he was linked with a competitor and never
Oh,
walked
right.
in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Like he was having lunch with a
Insider.
certain,
Yeah,
a certain
completely
like,
unwarrantedly, but
boss
I reckon
from another company or something.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. I think Tina would get fired for taking too many long weekends around key Collingwood fixtures. And it's just like people start like lining the dates up, and there's like splotches on their record and all the fixtures, and they're like, something isn't adding up here.
I'll follow the boys always. You're now verified, Belle, so I reckon you'll get fired because we've all looked you in the eye and you've thrown a kissy fit.
You quit.
You could have also said she'd get fired for sexually harassing a member of the team.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
lingering ass slaps.
Those words won't come out of my mouth.
Well, I think Scudder will have gotten fired because it was, and it's annoying because it's kind of similar to what Jack said, but it was discovered that you were moonlighting as a DJ on another radio station and also having remixes done on their weekend
Yes.
as well and getting money.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought you were doing that.
But maybe next year. Maybe do R&B Fridays or something. And Ben's going to get fired next year because he just refuses to dump callers no matter what they say.
Yes!
Yeah, well, that, I mean...
Snipped out of the pod. I listened.
Oh,
The-
did
the-
you snip it, Jack? Who snipped it?
I did.
Scudder.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't notice it.
Tina, you and Andy would be the only ones that would
Why
really know
Well-
if there'd be some sort of ramification. And now I have to context because this is going to air. You're listening to this on a Wednesday, but a week and a half ago on our second to last live show, an F-bomb did go to air.
Call us
Very
at it.
clearly.
But you,
Yeah, I
in,
missed it. I was on the phone.
it didn't like listen to the pod. I was like waiting for it, and I was like, oh yeah, just
cut
out.
out.
But it's like,
Any,
it didn't
any
change.
emails about that, Tina?
No.
Okay.
I have an email about something that I will discuss with you afterwards,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know the answer to it, so
Yeah.
we're going to discuss it collectively today.
It definitely wasn't needed for the story that the caller was saying, so I just got rid of it.
No,
It
but
still
then
made
the
sense.
problem with dumping on air is, and this is what I struggle with, is the person is telling a good story, they drop an F-bomb innocently, it was unnecessary, but they did drop an F-bomb, then I have to make the decision to go, well, if I dump that now, we're going to lose the last 7 seconds of her story,
Well,
which was good,
not
and it would
necessarily.
have ruined the break.
No, because when they swear,
And the-
you can
and
then
it
say, hang
hangs
on,
up.
stop, we're going to dump. You
'Cause you get
count,
7 seconds,
and then
right?
you go back and you hit dump when exactly so we time it when they said
So
it.
you
don't cut
want
it.
me to go...
Risky, it's risky.
Yeah, so you want me to announce to everybody, I'm going to dump that.
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then dump.
Do,
Yeah.
I must admit, I think that's what some people do.
Yes,
Though.
you
I
say,
mean,
hang
yeah.
on, stop, we're just going to dump this, just everybody wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're dumping. All right, and da-da-da, and then you...
That would confuse the listener so much.
The
No, but
other...
it wouldn't, because if you do it correct, they tell the story.
Okay,
and
no,
then it
I want
cuts
to
when they
quickly
swear.
run this through a hypothetical, okay? I'm the caller, you're me. Ready, Belle?
Yeah.
And we can beat this, okay? I'm going to
Hang
swear
on,
in
yeah,
this.
it's 12,
Okay.
So,
40.
and then I went to his house and I was like, what the f***?
Okay, we're going to dump
Oh,
this.
sorry,
just
S4.
stop. Yep, hang on.
What are you doing?
So I'm just looking at the clock, and I'm just counting
Oh, I'm
7
so sorry.
seconds and
Oh,
dump. Okay, so you went to his house.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry.
What did you say? What did you say?
That's right, we're going to fade it down. Okay, just
Pull
had
it
a
down.
minute
See,
of swear.
that's exactly
and we're
what would
moving
happen.
on.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what would happen.
And
What
then-
I just did.
It happened!
Okay, Phil, I agree. I think there's, and also the rule of thumb is because you have to build up that delay again.
Yes.
The
you
rule
just
of thumb
fade that.
is
You just fade that caller down, and you go.
yeah, but
Sorry,
the-
we just.
yeah. The rule of
and
thumb
then
is you
move on.
you shouldn't really take any more callers just in case because you can't dump again for a while until
Yeah.
it builds back.
The next
up.
one must say something even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you
Like-
can't dump. Like sometimes it's a good half an hour to build up a 7-second delay
7-second
again, so
delay,
then you
yeah.
can't take callers for a whole half an hour of the show.
Yeah. In my head, if someone said something hurtful or genuinely mean, I would of course drop that, dump that. I think it happened at like 6:20 p.m. Someone dropped an F-bomb. I think that's okay.
And also, it is up to like the person listening if they are offended and
Yep.
they write in to
Yep.
whoever.
And
but
we didn't get any calls like that.
Legally, I think
And
it's fine.
The topic was like, how'd you catch a cheater? And there was
Yeah.
all these like real grim stories about
Yeah.
that. And if someone's not offended by that but are
Yeah.
about the F-bomb,
Yeah.
But
I
then it
agree.
goes to the codes, and we have code licensing
and I won't
codes.
I won't
and
lose my
we-
job.
We broke a code.
Yeah, but I won't lose my job. for
yeah,
that.
but there are like it's like
I'm a bad
I don't think that's the worst code I've ever broken.
No. All right, moving on.
Do you know we used to be called the Brecky Bad Boys?
That's right.
oh yeah.
I mean, we made
When you're at Fresh,
The bad boys of Breck Radio.
I remember that vividly.
Oh,
Literally
a
the-
random thing to bring up.
No, he said I'm a bad boy, and I just
Oh,
like popped into
right.
my head. Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is
You
weird.
call yourself that?
There was a newspaper article.
yeah.
It was the Advertiser.
that's right.
We did something, and they published an article the next day about what we did, and they said the bad boys of breakfast radio. And then, ironically, we came on air and we started
With a
branding out with a Brecky bad boys. With a
We're
bad
like,
Yeah, but
boys.
you also used to call yourselves the Cowboys. And you used to say, I'm a cowboy.
Yeah,
Whenever you
cowboys,
wanted to do something,
bad
you
boys,
used to say,
you know.
you go, I'm just a cowboy.
But like, and then we made like videos of us like, slapping files out of people's
Yeah.
hands, and
Yeah.
putting the finger up at people and that sort of stuff.
Anyway,
but
so-
I actually just quickly, Tom Martin, our old boss at the time, on my birthday said, "Gee whiz, 28. My bad boys of Brekkie aren't boys no more."
Whoa.
And I know. And I said, we should rebrand to the bad men of late nights. And he said, a deeply problematic positioning statement. Bad men of late nights. That's what we are now.
Also misgendering Belle quite heavily.
No, it's all right. It's just there.
No, but it was
That's
like,
okay.
it was, the bit.
All right.
Next Quay.
Next Quay from Ben. Has Liam learned to crack an egg yet?
Ah, yes, yeah. No, I could always crack an egg.
What was that?
This question.
Still sticking to that charade.
What was that from?
Yeah,
What
I
was
don't
that
know.
off?
We were
literally
doing,
our
we're doing
first
a
year.
bit. We're doing a bit once, and we realised Liam didn't know how to crack an egg.
No. It was, I wasn't even cracking an egg. We were just talking, and then Ben said I look like the kind of guy who couldn't crack an egg. and then it just, this whole shit started. And then they like got me to bring in eggs and crack them, and I cracked them perfectly fine. And he was like, "Oh,
There was
just smushed in your hand."
There was shell.
I can crack an egg.
You did it how you do a lot of things, which is very endearing, where you concentrate really hard, and then like
I
your
do
tongue was
concentrate,
out, and
yeah.
you tried to do it, and it was just
Guys, like,
Even
Beautiful to
Jack,
watch.
you pointed this out to me once, and I was like, "It's a great observation about Liam. Whenever
Oh, hang on, whoa.
Whenever Liam does something on air, he will always go. So say for example, Liam's cracking an egg live on air. Liam will go 3, 2, 1, egg crack.
Oh, yeah.
He'll always say the thing.
And it started with...
3, 2, 1, cakes it.
But it started with when you were doing the pedal mo emergency exit thing, and you just went 3, 2, 1, pin drop. Pin drop. Leon says what he's doing. It's great for radio.
Is it? Yeah. Is it me?
It is.
Is it subconsciously I'm like saying the thing?
it's great.
Yeah. Subtitle interactions. Yeah.
I love it. I was thinking that the other day because I like walk the Yarra all the time, and I was like, God, it's so foul. It is really foul.
And you went in like the business end of the arrow.
Oh
like,
yeah,
in the CBD.
Well, what
and
about
it's
that?
more the thing of not that I jump from a great height. Like people that jump off bridges, that's wild. Because it's more that thing of like, what is lurking
What's in
under
there?
Like, is there just a post or something? Like, what if that goes right up your ass or something? I don't
Yes.
know, like,
Have you seen that they're supposed to be doing a bunch of events at the Olympics in the Seine, which is notoriously the worst, like, polluted river in the world?
Yeah.
And to prove that it's not, the mayor was going to swim in it, but then the
mayor
whole
died.
country set up like a shit in the Seine like campaign to do
Whoa.
it before the thing, and then she changed. She's like, "No, I'm not going to do it because of the backlash. I'm going to move it to this date." Why'd you tell him the date?
Yeah, it's so true. It's funny. Have you seen all the like videos? I mean, this is not that exciting.
Can
but,
I
like,
also just interject? This was supposed to be like pretty quick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we've definitely gone off
yeah,
track.
this is
I-
unnecessary. I'm gonna fold that.
I think let's finish the quiz there.
Yep. Right.
Just whatever's left, Tina, keep, you know the drill, keep
Yep.
it on the mother list.
I will.
And that means we're getting towards the end of the mother list, so keep your quiz coming through when the post goes up on the Alpha Squad. Join us tomorrow for Topic Tennis.